Yeah, hello. Today we'll be talking about the transfer deadline streams. I tell you, things are really going, really crazy. Um, already Barcelona have um, already Barcelona have got this dude Joao Cancelo. I'm seeing this really crazy image right now of Joao Cancelo and Joao Felix, the two Joaos, right? As a Joao squad. I'll head over right to Fabrizio's page. Let's see what's up, man. I also saw something about Abde moving to, yeah, let's see. Joao Felix to Barcelona, here we go. Verbal agreement reached with Atletico on loan deal. No buy option will be included. I think the Joao Cancelo deal was also a loan deal. Yeah, Real Betis are closing on Abde deal again. Here we go. Even in a minute. Agreement is now in place with Barcelona. Yeah, Amrabat to United is complete. Randall Colomani to PSG. Here we go. Oh wow. Joao Cancelo, Barcelona from Man City. Ajax complete. Ajax complete top left back signing as Borna Sosa has just joined signed contract done and sealed. Exclusive news now confirmed. Ryan Gravenberch, Liverpool player, everyone knows about that. Um, Fabrice, Joao Felix. Let's see. I mean, he said in an interview earlier that his dream was to be at Barcelona, that he wants to be at Barcelona now. So, not too surprising to see the edits coming up now. Here we have Brennan Johnson to Tottenham, man. That should be crazy, man. Here we go. Agreement reached now with Tottenham. 40 million deal with add-ons. Nah, man. We've got it in, man. Tottenham is really promising this season, maybe apart from match against Fulham where they were a bit shaky. I want the tactic Postecoglou was trying to pull off there by benching his best players and then letting, let's say, experimental players get on the pitch. Well, I'm not gonna say it's the best course of action, especially in a club where you've not had the trophy for like how many years now. I'm not going to say that's the best you could have done, you know. Brennan Johnson. Who else? Fabrizio. Who else, man? Let's check out other trio spaces, you know. I can see how popular the Mbappe to Madrid movie is. But to me, bro, it's probably not going to happen. Mbappe to Madrid, nah, never, man. At least not this season, bro. Because if he wanted to join, he would have joined a long time ago, you know.
Is. So they've stretched and done whatever they've done, and it's caused a shit show throughout the transfer window. Don't forget, last season we got Casemiro and Anthony after the Premier League season started as well. No manager would want to, get his players in. Ideally, even as the season starts, you want them there for pre-season. That's the most important thing, right? And Manchester United year on year fail to do that. So you can never, fan base, they just look at a player and think, oh my God, we've got a player. So yes, the window's been amazing. But me, I look at it a few levels deeper. I look at how much money we've spent, why we've spent that money, how much money we've made, the timing of the deal.
What do you think we needed that we didn't get?
I think it's a shame that we overpaid so much. I think we almost doubled the amount.
That's standard for United, though, isn't it?
Sure, it is standard.
During the Glazer era, that's happened.
Yeah, but my opinion is off. We doubled up on Rasmus Højlund, and with any valuation comes unnecessary amount of expectation. Whether people like it or not, Manchester United fans are programmed to be patient because they're not programmed to be patient with Anthony when the price tag of Anthony wasn't even his fault. And if Rasmus Højlund doesn't deliver double-digit goals, then there's going to be huge concerns over Erik ten Hag. He's determined with the player. He thinks Rasmus is a fantastic player. Last time I was in Manchester United speaking to their media team, it seems like he's very happy with him. But listen, we spent 85 million euros on a player who's got an injury issue and possibly might not play 2 times a week. And to think if we had saved money on that deal, that money actually could have gone on, for example, either buying Amrabat, okay, we've loaned him, but that money could have gone towards maybe securing Ryan Gravenberch as well. He was a fantastic player who's gone to Liverpool that I'm really upset about. So, yeah, there's lots of things that we could have done better. Mason Mount was nowhere near a £60 million player. Sure, he's won the Champions League, but that's with Chelsea, let's be honest. And Manchester United fans are the same fans that when I mention certain players, they say, oh, what did he do last season? Ryan Gravenberch didn't do anything last season. Well, what did Mason Mount do last season, right? But we still overpaid for him. And Chelsea fans are absolutely buzzing.
Yeah, and I agree with a lot of what you said there, Faz. Let me go to Tom.
Just quickly, though, on the Mason Mount thing, I actually have a theory that I want to introduce to the space about why the Mason Mount deal doesn't make sense. Bruno Fernandes will turn 29 in a couple of days, if I'm not mistaken. Our average age of our midfield is 30 years old, give or take. Yeah, 30 years old. 31 Casemiro, 30. Eric's 31 Eriksen. Bruno's going to be 29. I believe Erik ten Hag is planning way ahead in the future, as Mason Mount is such a young player. He's 24 years old. He's going to hit his prime in about 2 years-ish. And Mason Mount can play the number 10, number 8 very well. I think it's a plan eventually when Bruno's moved on, when he's 30 years old /31, and keep Mason Mount. And that's a theory, I'd like to introduce to the space. And I think Manchester United will also look to, ship away Casemiro, Eriksen next year. Because if you actually look at this transfer window, this summer transfer window, the average age of some of the teams buying players is below 25 years of age. I mean, Chelsea being the prime one, the average age of the players they brought in is 21 years old. You look at Tottenham, 23 years old. So I think based on that, Manchester United are somewhat, planning ahead. Same with Liverpool. The average age of players bringing in is 23 years old. It's a young man's sport. So I think Manchester United tried to play the game a bit ahead. But yeah, it's just my theory.
Some Chelsea.
That makes sense. But the problem with that is, will he get the time? If you're looking 2-3 years in advance and then you're not going to be making the Champions League for 1 or 2 years, you may not even get the opportunity to see Mason Mount in the prime as per how you've explained it.
Yeah, that all comes down to Erik ten Hag securing top 5, because if you come, 5th or above, you'll qualify for Champions League. And I think Erik ten Hag has set himself an absolutely astonishing ceiling of expectation by coming 3rd, getting 2 finals, one of them winning it. So he has to live and in essence die by that standard. And I love that he's done that, because I will hold him to that. I don't want to come 4th. I definitely don't want to come 5th. I want Erik ten Hag to come 3rd. But we'll have to see.
When do you think United come this year?
They have to come 3rd. And
where do you think they're going to come?
Sure. This time last year, I predicted and tweeted out that Manchester United Football Club will come 3rd, and my prediction was right. And I predict this time as well that I'm very straightforward. I don't beat around the bush. Manchester United will come 3rd this season as well. I expect nothing less, and I think they will do it.
Ahead of Chelsea then, yeah?
Yeah, I think they will do it ahead of Chelsea. Experience is what worries me in terms of Chelsea. And the other thing is Jackson, good player. Broha, good player. But again, it's risk. Cole Palmer, these are all good players. But experience is needed. And that's one thing that we have is they have Sterling, for sure, who started the season very well. But again, we have the great Marcus Rashford. We have absolutely the great Bruno Fernandes as well, and Casemiro. So, yeah.
For sure. Tom, you got your hand up. Jump in before I move on to the next team.
I do indeed. And a good point on United, I mean, from what I noticed outside looking in. And
sorry,
it's
Tom,
kind of
apologies. I am going to come in a second. Just some breaking news. Mohamed El Fayed, the former owner of
I saw that.
And Fulham Football Club, has unfortunately passed at the age of 94. And we also have a report from Fabrizio Romano, who has explained that Ian Maatsen and Cucurella are both staying at Chelsea.
One other thing as well is that Diego Moreira has gone from Chelsea to Lyon online. That's one other thing.
I have some exclusive as well. Amrabat will be official in the next 8 minutes or 7 minutes.
I think the main news here is Diego Moreira to Lyon on loan means Ryan Cherky next season to the Bridge, clearly.
No rest for the wicked.
I would love to know what sort of...
Con, I see you there. I see you, Con.
I'll be honest, I would love to know what sort of backdoor deal you Chelsea fans, as your Chelsea club, have with Manchester City, because when the Premier League and everybody's grilled for FFP, I would really love to be a fly on the wall in that room. How you paid 45 million for Cole Palmer? It's very, very suspicious, because I believe as much as Man City have been getting charges left, right, and centre. I think there'll be a Netflix documentary on YouTube soon enough. But yeah, I'd love to be a fly on the Premier League. It's almost like back, I scratch yours.
I mean, you guys paid 80 million for Harry Maguire.
We know financial fair play.
This is a guy that's just. This is a guy talking that's just bitter that they basically can only offer loans to every single player they're interested in. So we're just on other ends of the
my friend, absolutely no false. I am very, very much, upset that your owners are backing your manager, backing your club. But your owner is also the one who said that you will beat Real Madrid confidently on an interview. But look
What's
what
he meant to say? Yes,
But I am envious. I wish you nothing but the best this season, though.